Yo, what's up everybody? Today, we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and terrifying. Massive dam failures caught on camera. From the failure of an overfilled reservoir in California, to a rare video capturing the exact moment a 95-year-old embankment dam succumbed to its own weight. These events are a stark reminder of the immense forces we try to control. We'll witness the devastation, hear the stories of those affected, and learn about the engineering marvels that sometimes fail with catastrophic consequences. So buckle up, because we're about to witness some of the most intense dam failures ever recorded. Let's do this! It was May 2020, and central Michigan was getting absolutely pounded by rain. Days of relentless downpours had swollen the Tittabawassee River, pushing the Edenville Dam to its absolute limit. People living downstream were told to evacuate, a frantic scramble to get to higher ground before it was too late. The pressure on that dam was building by the minute, and then it happened. The dam gave way, unleashing a torrent of water that ripped through the landscape. Footage from that day shows the sheer power of the water. Houses ripped from their foundations, cars tossed around like toys, and entire neighborhoods swallowed by the flood. Investigations later revealed that the dam was poorly designed and hadn't been properly maintained. The Edenville Dam failure is a story of human error, the devastating consequences of neglecting infrastructure, and the resilience of a community forced to rebuild their lives. Imagine a wall of mud taller than a skyscraper, surging towards your town with unstoppable force. That's the nightmare that unfolded in Brumadinho, Brazil on January 25, 2019. The Brumadinho Dam, owned by the mining giant Vale, collapsed, unleashing a deadly wave of mining waste that swept across the landscape. Homes, farms, even the mine's own cafeteria where workers were having lunch, all vanished beneath the mud in a matter of minutes. The footage of the Brumadinho Dam collapse is truly terrifying. Over 270 people lost their lives. Many of their bodies never recovered from the mud. Vale, the company responsible for the dam, had a history of safety violations, and the Brumadinho disaster sparked outrage and protests across Brazil. The Brumadinho Dam failure is a stark reminder of the human cost of corporate negligence and the urgent need for stricter safety regulations. It's a tragedy that should never be forgotten, a lesson etched in mud and loss. High in the Himalayas, where towering peaks pierce the sky, a disaster was brewing. On February 7, 2021, a massive chunk of a glacier broke off, crashing into the Rantigad River in Uttarakhand, India. This triggered a colossal flood, a wall of water, ice, and debris that roared down the mountainside. The flood ripped through villages, swept away bridges, and damaged 2 hydroelectric power plants. Over 200 people were reported missing or dead, their lives claimed by the unforgiving force of nature. Scientists soon confirmed that a massive avalanche, likely triggered by warmer temperatures, caused the glacier to collapse. This event highlighted the growing threat of climate change, particularly in mountainous regions where glacial lakes are becoming increasingly unstable. The Himalayan dam failure wasn't just a natural disaster, it was a wake-up call. The Himalayas, once symbols of eternal strength, are now sending us a warning we can't afford to ignore. Chapter 4. Auburn Dam, a near miss and a ghostly reminder. High in the Sierra Nevada mountains of California lies the unfinished Auburn Dam, a concrete giant frozen in time. Construction of the Auburn Dam began in the 1960s, a massive undertaking to create a reservoir for water storage and flood control. But the project was plagued by problems from the start, with costs escalating and concerns about the dam's safety growing. Then, in 1975, a powerful earthquake shook the region, damaging the partially built dam. To make matters worse, a series of heavy storms dumped record rainfall into the already swollen American River. Officials knew that if the dam gave way, the consequences would be catastrophic. In a race against time, they made the difficult decision to intentionally breach the dam, releasing the water in a controlled manner. Thanks to the quick thinking of engineers and officials, a major disaster was averted. The Auburn Dam stands today as a monument to both human ambition and the power of nature. Chapter 5. Ajka Dam, the Red Sludge Nightmare. Imagine a wave of toxic red sludge engulfing your town, your home, your life. On October 4th, 2010, a dam at an alumina plant in Ajka, Hungary, collapsed. Millions of cubic meters of toxic red mud burst forth, flooding the countryside. Homes, businesses, and farmland were inundated, creating a dystopian landscape. 10 people died, and over 150 were injured, many with severe chemical burns. The company, Malzerti, was found criminally liable for the disaster. This disaster underscores the need to hold corporations accountable for industrial accidents. Chapter 6. Leshan Dam, a landslide threatens a giant Buddha. In Sichuan, China, the Leshan Giant Buddha, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, stands at the confluence of two rivers. Carved into a cliff over 1,200 years ago, it faced a new threat in 2019, a massive landslide. Heavy rains triggered a landslide, sending tons of earth and rock towards the monument. Fortunately, the Buddha's strategic location within a cliff recess protected it. However, the surrounding area suffered significant damage. This event highlighted the need to protect cultural treasures from natural disasters. Chapter 7. The serenity of a quiet Laotian morning was shattered on July 23, 2018, when a saddle dam, part of the Sapien Zanamnoi hydropower project, collapsed in southeastern Laos. The dam, still under construction, gave way after days of heavy rain, unleashing a wall of water that swept through villages, engulfing homes, and displacing thousands. Footage captured by onlookers shows the sheer power of the floodwaters. Homes are swept away like toys, trees are uprooted, and the landscape is transformed into a raging river. Over 70 people lost their lives, and thousands more were displaced, losing their homes, livelihoods, and sense of security. Chapter 8. Mariana Dam, a toxic tsunami. In what is considered one of the worst environmental disasters in Brazilian history, the collapse of the Fundão Dam in Mariana, Minas Gerais, on November 5, 2015, unleashed a wave of toxic mining waste that devastated the Doce River and surrounding communities. The dam, operated by Samarco, a joint venture between mining giants Vale and BHP Billiton, contained billions of gallons of iron ore tailings, a toxic byproduct of mining. When the dam collapsed, it released a torrent of this toxic mud, engulfing everything in its path. The environmental impact of the Mariana Dam disaster was catastrophic. The toxic mud flow traveled over 400 miles, polluting the Doce River, killing fish and wildlife, and contaminating drinking water sources for hundreds of thousands of people. The disaster also had a devastating impact on the livelihoods of those who depended on the river for fishing, farming, and tourism. The companies involved faced billions of dollars in fines and lawsuits, but for the communities affected, the damage was irreparable. Chapter 9. Sardoba Dam, when a nation's breadbasket flooded. In the heart of Uzbekistan's agricultural heartland, the Sardoba Dam, a symbol of the nation's efforts to achieve water security, became a source of devastation when it breached on May 1, 2020, flooding vast swaths of farmland and displacing thousands. The dam, completed just a few years prior, was designed to irrigate vast areas of farmland and boost agricultural production in the region. However, heavy rains and alleged construction flaws led to its catastrophic failure, turning the promise of prosperity into a scene of widespread destruction. Thousands of hectares of farmland, crucial for the production of cotton, wheat, and other crops, were submerged, threatening the livelihoods of countless farmers and the nation's food security. The disaster also highlighted the importance of robust infrastructure, particularly in regions vulnerable to climate change and extreme weather events. The Uzbek government launched a massive relief and recovery effort, but the long-term consequences of the Sardoba Dam failure continue to be felt. Chapter 10. Ice Dam, Nature's Frozen Fury Unleashed. In the depths of winter, when temperatures plummet and rivers turn to ice, a silent threat can build up: ice dams. These frozen barriers, formed by the accumulation of ice and snow, can block the flow of rivers, creating a dangerous situation that can quickly turn catastrophic. In St. Johnsbury, Vermont, in February 2007, resident Tom Nowicki witnessed the raw power of an ice dam firsthand. As he stood on a bridge, Filming the rising water levels, the ice dam suddenly gave way, unleashing a torrent of water and ice that surged towards him. The footage captured by Nowicki is both terrifying and awe-inspiring. You see the ice dam crumble, then the sudden rush of water carrying huge chunks of ice surging towards the camera. Nowicki barely escapes as the bridge he's standing on is engulfed by the floodwaters. These ice dam failures can cause significant damage, flooding homes, businesses, and infrastructure, and posing a serious threat to human life. Wow, that was intense! From the sheer force of the Brumadinho mudslide to the heartbreaking aftermath of the Nam Ao Dam collapse, these dam failures are a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of responsible engineering. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. We're constantly exploring new topics, from the depths of the ocean to the mysteries of space. So hit that bell icon to stay notified. And let me know in the comments below which dam failure you found the most shocking.